So this was my first time on an airplane, and every time I told people I was taking a vacation and I was planning a vacation, everyone always asked me which airline was I taking. Every time I told them Spirit, they gave me a look. So like I said, this was my first time on an airplane. This was my first time in the airport. I didn't know how the process worked. I didn't know how baggage worked. I didn't know nothing, but I just wanted to go on vacation. I've been wanting to go to Vegas my entire life. So when I was looking up airlines and the flights that I saw from Richmond to Las Vegas, I wanted to go nonstop. I wanted to go there as fast as I possibly could. So who was that available? Either Breeze or Spirit. Now Breeze, I don't know too much about them. Spirit, I've heard a lot of bad reviews from people, but I feel like people are just bougie. So what's my review on Spirit? They charge you for f***ing everything. Everything, bro. Spirit, you get charged like 40, I'll put screenshots on the screen. Carry-on is like $40, $50. I think a check bag was like $50, $60, something like that. They will charge you for everything. They made it very clear to tell you about your personal item needed to be a certain size. The flights are obviously cheap, but it starts adding up once you take bags and things like that. So what was my experience like? For me, I'm a very simple guy. Like I said, just get me there. I don't need any bells and whistles. Just get me there alive, because I'm already scared enough of flying. Like, I don't like heights. I don't like flying. I don't know if this is standard, but I thought they would have had somewhere to put like a USB plug or something like that. If you wanted to get snacks or drinks or something like that, they were expensive as hell. I'm going off the top of my head, but I'll put screenshots on the screen. I like to drink, you know, I'm going to Vegas, you know, I want a little drinky drink. I was nervous as hell on the plane, so I wanted to calm my nerves. I wanted to get some liquor. Hell no, bro. They had the small airplane bottles. They were like $10.50 or something like that. The same bottles at the ABC store is like $2, $3. No way in hell I was paying $10 for a small little airplane bottle. If you wanted some Sour Patch Kids, they were like $5. You wanted some M&Ms, it was like $5. You wanted some water, they got some Dasani. I don't like Dasani, but Dasani water was like $4. They tax you for everything, god damn it. One of my friends that I went with, Dave, he's a bigger guy. I was like, bro, why don't you want to fly Spirit? I was like, what's the big deal? Like, we'll get there at the same time. We'll get there fast. He was so pressed on taking a different airline. Once I sat down, I fully understood that. For me, I'm 200 pounds, I'm 5'11". My knees were stuck on this woman's chair in front of me the entire time. Like, my knees were hurting so bad when I was in Las Vegas, because like those chairs were small as hell. I had the window seat, so at least I could like lean on the window and stuff like that. Like, the people beside me, I don't see how people sleep on airplanes. This dude beside me was just just I don't get it. Like, for me, man, I'm trying to fight for armrests. I'm like all scrunched up and stuff like that. I couldn't get comfortable at all. I couldn't sleep more than 15 minutes at a time, probably because I was scared. I kept waking up because I was like, oh snap, I'm in the air right now. So we did have some turbulence, but I didn't have anything that I was like, I'm for sure never flying Spirit again. Like, on my return flight was supposed to be at like 9:20, 9:25 or something like that. It ended up getting delayed until like 9:50 or something like that. Something happened in Philadelphia, so the plane got delayed. Not the biggest deal in the world. It was annoying because I was ready to go, but for me, Spirit wasn't too bad. Like, they got my bags there. They told me, at least on my flight there, I was gonna get there at a certain time. I did. So, I mean, outside of the small seats, I'll probably, if I take a longer trip, like out the country, I don't know if Spirit goes out the country, whatever, I would probably take a bigger plane so I could be more comfortable. But like I said, I got there. I don't need anything, you know, I don't need any bells and whistles. I don't need a massage or anything when I'm like flying. I just want to get there. So like, I'm trying to go to Florida. If I go to Florida from here, it's only like a 2-hour flight. I might just take Spirit. If I ever go back out to Vegas, I might just take Spirit again. I mean, it's the shortest flight out there. So for me, my Spirit experience, it wasn't as bad as I was thinking about. Like, the plane didn't fall out the sky or nothing like that. Like I said, it's hard for me to compare because I haven't flown any other airline. So maybe if I fly JetBlue, American, I don't know what's considered like the top airline, maybe then I'll be like, man, oh hell no, I'm never flying Spirit again. I can't really do anything about that. So yeah, for me, my main complaints is that they charge you for everything. If you got a check bag, a carry-on, expect to pay some money. I was scared because they were saying, I've read at other airlines, your bag has a maximum weight of 50. At Spirit, it's 40. Like, your bag can't weigh more than 40 pounds. And I was like, bro, I don't know how much my clothes and stuff weigh. I don't know. So thank God when I got there, I weighed my suitcase. It was like 33 pounds. So now that if I go back to Vegas or wherever, I know I can pack a little more stuff. But if I would have went over, I think they said even by 1 pound, I would have had to pay like an extra $100 or something like that. Like, they will nickel and dime you for everything. The main negatives for Spirit is 1, they charge you for everything. 2, seats are small as hell. Whether it's people beside you, you trying to stretch your legs out in front of you, small as hell. I don't know if it's standard on most airplanes, but I figured it would be today. But they didn't have anywhere to like stick your phone charger. I don't know if I'm just completely stupid on that aspect. I thought that would have been standard today, like a USB port or something. Didn't have that. Food and drinks and liquor cost a lot of money. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Spirit wasn't too bad. I had people telling me their flights got canceled and flights got delayed by hours, but I feel like that's airports in general. I don't know if that's really a Spirit issue. The plane was packed, so obviously somebody's behind it. Like, it was no empty space on my flight there and back. So, but yeah, that was just my quick review on Spirit. Let me know in the comment section below if you had any bad moments with Spirit, and which airline do you think is the best? Like, which should I look to take? 'Cause I'm trying to go to the DR next year. I want to be comfortable, but at the same time, just get me there. I don't really care about the bells and whistles. But yeah, that was just my experience with Spirit. I just wanted to rant real quick. But like, subscribe if you're new here. Thank you guys for watching. Love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Until next time, see you in the next life.